In dealing with debt today, the pros and cons of paying taxes using a credit card. For all of the details, we have Ted Rossman, Senior Industry Analyst at Bankrate.com, here to help. Hello to you, Ted.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Ted, this is a critical topic because if somebody doesn't have cash on hand, a credit card can be tempting to pay taxes. Tell us what the IRS offers along with those processing fees, of course.
Yes, the IRS has approved 3 payment processors that take credit cards. You should know that they all charge a processing fee of just under 2%. The cheapest is 1.82%.
What are the downsides of paying taxes with a credit card?
The biggest one is that credit cards charge high interest rates. The average is a record high 20.75%. That doesn't matter, of course, if you're paying in full and avoiding interest every month. But if you are carrying a balance, and about half of cardholders are, then this can add up in a hurry, especially on something like a tax bill, which could be thousands of dollars. If you're financing that at 20% or more, that can take a big bite. I would also again note that processing fee, which is close to 2%. In many cases, that's going to outweigh the value of the rewards that you would earn. So that's a potential downside.
Are there any upsides?
There are some upsides. Rewards would be one if you have a card that gives at least 2% cash back. That's a minimal arbitrage opportunity right at 2%. Maybe you get 2% back, but you're paying 1.82% in fees. That's minimal, but maybe makes sense if it's a big bill. There are some credit cards that give 2.5% or 3% back. That might open up some more opportunities. A couple other instances when this might make sense. One is if you have a generous 0% promotion on your credit card. You have to be careful to pay it off before the clock expires because then the interest rate goes way up. But if you have, let's say, 0% interest for 21 months, this could be a viable strategy to stretch out that payment. I also think that some people could come out ahead if they use this as a way to hit a sign-up bonus spending threshold. Some cards have a threshold where, let's say, you have to spend $3,000 in the first 3 months to get the bonus. If you wouldn't hit that otherwise, but you can hit it with your tax payment, then maybe it makes sense because you get all those bonus points that could make the fee worth it.
What do you suggest if somebody is in a pinch and needs to pay a big tax bill?
Most of the time, I think it's better to do something other than paying with a credit card. One option that I really like is negotiating a payment plan with the IRS. These rates have gone up along with all interest rates, but they're still lower than most forms of debt. You could probably get something like an 8% rate directly from the IRS. That's actually pretty similar to the best personal loan terms, and it's lower than the vast majority of credit cards.
Terrific information, Ted. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.